Hey, welcome to my channel. This video is for Taurus season, about the energy of Taurus season and some activities that you can do with your familiar, your animal that you have a connection with during Taurus season. And then I will do a tarot reading at the end to see a message from our animals for Taurus season. During Taurus season, focus on doing grounding activities with your animals. Taurus season runs from around April 20th to May 20th. The vibe of Taurus is practical, reliable, physical, abundant, steady, secure, ambitious, nurturing, as well as healing. I love Taurus energy. It just feels really safe and secure, protected, and abundant, luxurious. A quality of Taurus and something that we can focus on with our animals is grounding. Taurus really helps us connect to the energy of the earth. Spend some time in nature. Make sure that you provide your animals with a lot of opportunity to get outside. Go for nature walks or hikes. Bask in the spring sunshine. Let your animal feel the warm sunshine on their bodies. Even consider meditating with your animal outside or through a window where you have a good view of nature, where you can feel the sun on you, or open your window and feel that fresh spring air while you're meditating. During this time, it's also a great time to work on a project that you have been dreaming about or thinking about, or that has been in the planning stages. With Taurus, you can really set that energy into something physical. Taurus can help you stay committed to your goals. Taurus can also help provide energy to sustain momentum. Ask yourself, what do you want to work on? What do you want to create this Taurus season? Use the energy of Taurus for momentum, for dedication. You may not complete a project, but you will definitely be able to set a good foundation. What ideas did you have during Aries season, the previous season, that you can now bring into reality or start to bring into physical form instead of just ideas floating around? Even ideas from the last few months, throughout winter. Now is time to take some action on those ideas. Taurus can also help assist with self-care. How can you show yourself some love? How can you show your animal some love? How can you feel more balanced, more secure? How can your animal feel more balanced, more secure? How can you provide more comfort or luxurious experiences for your animal? Taurus really likes luxury and comfort and beauty. Taurus also encourages us to focus on our senses like smell, taste, which are really important to our animals. So can you provide some different foods, let your animals sample some different foods so they can experience those senses of smell and taste? You could consider playing calming, relaxing, grounding music for your animals. This can be beneficial during Taurus season. You can even consider providing your animals with new blankets, soft, luxurious, comfortable, plush beds and blankets. Consider the fabrics that your animal has to lay on. Can you make them more comfortable, more luxurious? This time of year, prioritize nurturing ourselves and our animals, giving ourselves and giving our animals not only what we need, but something that we want, something that can provide more comfort. We don't need it, but we want it. Indulge a little bit. Make sure to relax this month, even though we can set those foundations on our goals and take action. We don't want to work too hard. Taurus reminds us to relax as well, to spend time enjoying the simple pleasures of life. So I'm going to pull 2 cards for Taurus season to see what message our animals, our familiars as a collective have for us. I'm going to use the Dragon Companions Tarot deck. What message does our animals, our familiars, have for us for Taurus season? Our animals as a collective, a message for Taurus season. The first card is the Page of Cups. This card represents how we can support our familiar to feel more safe and secure. The Page of Cups is about our emotions, is about feelings, and receiving insight into how we are feeling, into how our familiar is feeling. It's also a positive message, so to help our animal feel more safe and secure, we can focus on our emotions. Our animals are like an emotional sponge. They will soak up our emotions. They will mirror back to us our emotions, our thoughts, our behaviors. So when we regulate our emotions, when we work on healthy emotional release and emotional awareness, emotional regulation, our animals benefit from that. So with the Page of Cups, our animals are asking us to be in tune with our emotions, and that will help them feel safer, more secure when we have our emotions in check. The Page of Cups is also about intuition and creativity and going with the flow, letting ourselves be creative, being in tune with our intuition, feeling free and able to express our emotions, feeling creative, intuitive, inspired, and letting our intuition guide us into exploring something new, following the emotions that feel good, following the emotions that bring joy and happiness, excitement, love, freedom, abundance into our life, doing things that bring those emotions up in us. So really, our animals really want us to focus on what helps us feel creative, what helps us feel joyful, letting ourselves feel those feelings, letting ourselves express those feelings to others, showing others that we are happy, joyful, and if we aren't able to easily access those emotions, if we feel that we don't have that much joy or love or excitement, inspiration in our life, making sure that we go out and do things that are going to bring more of that into our life. And that will help our animals feel safe and secure this Taurus season. So this Taurus season, really focus on cultivating joy, love, finding inspiration. And when we do this, our animals will begin to feel safe, secure, even if they already feel safe and secure now. Maybe in situations where they felt a little uncomfortable, they will now begin to feel secure in. They will better be able to handle stressors in their life. They will better be able to handle outside, external triggers or challenges or situations, experiences that in the past may have caused them to be fearful, anxious, aggressive, nervous. When they are feeling safe and secure, they will no longer feel that way. Instead, they will be able to cope and deal with those external outside forces that in the past had caused them to feel anxious, aggressive, stressed, all those uncomfortable feelings. Helping them able to cope and deal with that starts with us finding ways to bring more joy and love, inspiration, creativity into our life. So what can you do, especially if it's an activity that you can include your animal in, like playing fetch, if that makes you laugh and smile and brings joy into your life when you watch your dog chase the ball, do more of that because that's benefiting the both of you. Find activities that you can both do together that cultivates joy, love, laughter, fun, inspiration, creativity. Really focus on those emotions and activities that bring those emotions up. Our next card is the Queen of Wands. This card represents how our animal is currently assisting us for Taurus season, assisting us in cultivating, embracing, working with the Taurus energy, that energy of being grounded, that energy of abundance, of practical ambition, of being nurturing and healing, all that Taurus type energy. How is our animal helping us access that and work with that energy? This is a card about passion, about going after what you are passionate about. I think that these two cards, they go together really nicely. This card is about doing something that you are passionate about and just throwing yourself into that, having trust and faith that following your passions is the way to go and will benefit you. And this card is about following that same sort of energy, but more from an intuitive, creative, flowy side. The Queen of Wands is telling us to go after something that we are passionate about. So looking at the previous card, go after something that brings us joy and love, doing those activities. Also considering activities that we are really passionate about. And those usually are very similar, if not the same activity. Usually activities that we are passionate about do bring out the love and the joy and feeling just free and creative, flow, inspiration. The Queen of Wands really encourages us to go after our desires, but doing it in a very loving, charismatic way, in a compassionate way, in a way that isn't forceful or demanding, but more gentle. It's a very bold card. It's boldly and courageously going after our desires, but doing it in a way that is gentle and loving and considering your emotions, considering the emotions of others. So our familiar, the animal that we have a connection with, is giving us this bravery, this courage to go after our desires. Taurus season is about creating that foundation in some of our goals, taking the first steps. We need that bravery to do so. We need to believe in ourselves, have the trust and have faith in our desires to say, I want that and my desire is meant for me. I can have that. I'm worthy of that. And our animals are giving us the energy, are helping us recognize and see that we are worthy of our desires. And it is safe to go after them. It is safe to take the steps, even though it may seem scary, even though you may not know how you're going to get there, but to take that first step, to have the bravery and the courage to do something that is outside your comfort zone that you've never done before, and trust that you are going to reach your desired outcome, that your goals are meant for you and you can achieve them. So this Taurus season, if you feel that you are questioning whether you can achieve your desires, if you are questioning those steps and creating that foundation to go after your dreams, to complete your goals, if you're unsure and questioning yourself or how it's going to happen, if you're not able to find that trust and the faith, turn to your animal, turn to your familiar and ask them for help, ask them for guidance, assistance, because they are ready and willing to provide that for you, and they are more than capable. And if you are having trouble working with Taurus energy, or if you're struggling this Taurus season, turn to what you are passionate about. Turn to what you feel strongly about. And your animal is reminding you every day about what you are passionate about. They're encouraging you to go after those desires, to believe in yourself. Taurus is very determined, and the Queen of Wands is also determined to see desires become reality. The Queen of Wands is also secure and stable, confident, which are Taurus qualities. The Queen of Wands is also very determined, and Taurus has that determination, that ambition. So this month, that type of just belief and strength and ambitious, determined energy may be really strong for you, and your familiar is here helping you cultivate that, work with that energy. And our final last card, just to sum up the previous cards and just see whatever message wants to come through, is the World. So this is a card of completion, a card of celebrating your achievements, your accomplishments, kind of the ending to a phase. This Taurus season, make sure that you celebrate all of your accomplishments. Take note of what you have already achieved and overcome in the past, and make sure that you acknowledge that and celebrate that. Also take note of things that your animal, your familiar, has achieved, where they've been, where they've come from, how they've grown, how the two of you have grown your bond together, how you two can now communicate with each other, or how far you have come with your animal. Reflect on everything that you have learned since last spring, the ways that you have grown since last spring, a year ago from now. Also, since this is the World and Taurus is very connected with Earth, do a lot of grounding work. Make sure that you connect with nature and Earth and ground yourself. Make sure that you are feeling secure and steady, that you are feeling strong and supported, and make sure that your animal is feeling that as well. I hope this video was helpful and you have a great Taurus season with your familiar. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Pets are more than just animals. They are spiritual beings with unique personalities and energies. Do you love your dog and want to live in harmony with your dog while understanding their needs and emotions? Instead of feeling frustrated or overwhelmed by your dog's behavior, improve your relationship with your dog and help them heal from any physical, mental, or emotional issues. I offer a unique combination of positive reinforcement training methods with energy healing techniques, animal communication, and tarot. Receive a personalized action plan created by a certified dog trainer and animal communicator. This package is perfect for anyone who wants to enhance and enchant their life with their dog. Don't miss this opportunity to get this amazing package. Apply now and get ready to create a magical relationship with your dog.